All right, friends, this is part 2. Protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown, broski. Yeah, I think maybe today 2 plates of this is enough. Maybe just some seafood after that or whatever. I don't know. That's about it. So, yeah, I wanted to discuss this whole protein synthesis. If you don't have additional nuclei after the first time you work out, that's why they call them newbie gains. They only happen in muscle damage. The progenitor is woken up in muscle damage, but you're not damaging. I know. I'm damaging muscles, Mom. Look, Mom, I'm damaging muscles lifting these weights in the air. Just because you're lifting something in the air doesn't mean that anything is getting damaged, broski. Maybe it's hypoxia and oxidative damage, but it ain't muscle damage, that's for sure. I know. You're going to stretch the muscle now because, well, you're not getting damaged and you're uncomfortable or whatever, even if you do get damaged. So we're going to stretch the muscles and they're going to get bigger by stretching them. Yeah, that'll cause them to get bigger. Well, I'm not saying stretching doesn't help. It could help, definitely, for sure, in bodybuilding. Stretching helps. You are stretching your muscles. Every time you're doing eccentric, concentric movements, they're stretching. But eccentric is what causes muscle damage. It's always associated with it. They tell you online, I told you, unfamiliar forms, unaccustomed, and untrained muscles get this damaged. Trained muscles don't get damaged. You can try and stretch them to try to get them bigger. You can keep lifting forever. Maybe you may get some sarcomerogenesis. I can't tell you for sure. It's complicated what you're doing there, but I do know that if I come back to the gym once a week after I'm repaired and remodeled, and I do my whole upper body and overworking of that muscle, because all muscles get overworked because I'm doing a full upper body workout, and then the next day my legs. And after that workout, I go down and I eat for a couple of hours. I'm in a positive nitrogen balance, so I'm able to repair and grow. And then I stay that way the entire week. And then I keep repeating that cycle over and over again. Untrained muscles are known to cause what? Widespread muscle damage and soreness and DOMs. Just read it. It's in my community section. I just posted another one about DOMs. I tell you there, bro, muscle damage. Man, I don't know how much more I have to prove, but people just don't realize. Every week now, you have to keep doing that so that you can get a donation of these nuclei, so that you can synthesize protein, so that you can further that MND size domain. That's the whole point. But when you stop, you can't further it. See what I mean? You can't further it. It just stops. Because it'll reach a ceiling limit during hypertrophic process beyond where the progenitor, the satellite cell, can donate any more extra nuclei to that domain to support further muscle growth, bro. Get it? It ends every single week after it's repaired and remodeled. It reaches the ceiling limit. Okay, so what do you got to do? You got to re-damage it all over again. Get it? That's the whole point. And it'll reach that domain limit when you keep eating in a positive nitrogen balance. Now, the first time is always the easiest, of course. Everything works in the beginning. But then it stops working. Why? Because you're not in positive nitrogen balance, you're not damaging, you're not doing a bunch of stuff. I'll see you in the next one. That's why building real muscle is very difficult. And people don't like it. They're uncomfortable. And if you're uncomfortable, then don't do it. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends. I don't know what else to say there.